Hi, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live number 78. I am Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning Yarny Cat, welcome back. If you are here with me currently live, please leave me a comment in the chat. Let me know you're here. And if you are watching on replay, please leave me a comment in the comments section. I see that Brenda is here. Brenda Young. Welcome in, Brenda. How are you? Oh, and there's Dee. Hi, my BYF. How are you? Hi, Wanda. How are you? So how is everybody doing on this Friday evening? Hey, Julia. How are you? And Angie. Hi, Angie. Do I have this on live chat? Make sure I do. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, and there's Melanie. Hi, Melanie. Nathalia's little hook with Melanie. And Michelle. Hi, Michelle. I saw you won on Garden State Gardeners for yesterday's February seed giveaway. Congratulations. So how's everybody? Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Julia. Are you happy people can see you, Melanie? Poor Melanie emailed me yesterday, and I got it after the Cindy's live was over. She got shadow banned somehow. No one could see her in the chat. I'm doing pretty good, Wanda. Thank you. Hi, Cousin Lori. How are you? Wanda's doing all right. Hi, Angela Wright. She's drinking sweet tea and eating fish, shrimp, and French fries. Ooh, yummy. Brenda says, I'm doing well, still working on Bago de Crystal's new Harley Quinn throw blanket. Over halfway done. Awesome. Yeah, I saw a picture on Bod's Facebook group. Angie says, I'm good. On Monday at 1, I have a job interview at Starter Brothers. Awesome. Good luck. Well, I hope you get the job. Hi, Tammy Twyford. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Everybody saying hi to everyone. Aw, hi, Ganni Jo. How are you doing? Happy Friday. Hi, Samantha. How are you? Happy Friday. It has been cold here today and windy. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Samantha. I'm a little bit tired. I got up at 8:30 this morning, and me and my aunt were going to go. They had this antique collector type show going on, and we both took our coin collections, and they were kind of rude and did not. They asked us into the room, and then there's another lady sitting there with gold jewelry, and in the middle of this guy looking at my aunt's coins, gets a call from, I guess, the person that wants to buy it, and just kind of puts us aside, kind of leaves us and starts dealing with her. And I'm like, well, this is wrong. So we waited about 5-10 minutes, and then she said, nope, let's go. So we left. Hi, Margaret, Native Wind. Michelle says it's in the 70s today. Well, it's been 50s here. Wanda said we hit 66 today in Southern MD, which I think is Maryland, right? And then I had to run into a store for my grandmother. She's got a cold. So I had to go in and get her a couple of things. That is rude. Not any way to conduct business. I know. It was like they told us, okay, we're ready for you. And then in the middle, they just kind of go back to the other person. And I guess it was his wife said, twice, well, let them think over the offer and let's go back to these people. And it's like he was ignoring her. But we said, never mind. Maryland. Okay, that's what I was thinking MD stood for. Chat moves too quick to see everyone. So, hey, y'all. Yeah, sometimes it does move quickly. Hi, Michelle Beam. How are you? You like the pink background? Well, I guess you mean the banner, or I don't know. Hi, Margaret Baker. Welcome in. Happy Friday, everybody. Y'all happy it's the weekend? Sometimes the weekend's just another day, same as the week, but means it's going to be a new week coming soon. Oh, and there's Melanie J. Hi, Melanie J. How are you? Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool, pink and black, because pink and black are my favorite two colors. Oh, I'm glad you're doing great, Melanie. So what's everyone working on? I finished my diamond painting. I showed that on Tuesday's live. And I finally got the yarn from Premier for my cousin Lori's blanket. And I've done the orange and I've started on brown. So I almost used one whole skein of the orange in 4 rows. I'm like, wow, okay. You feeling any better, Melanie? Lethaleya's little hook? I know she's had a cold too. I'm trying to find a poncho with a cowl and sleeves. I don't know if I know of one that has a cowl on it and sleeves. I am working on a tote bag from Lion Brand. Julia's working on a continuous granny square blanket. That's what I'm doing. Oh, you've been commissioned to do it too? Awesome. I got commissioned to do 2 blankets. Okay, well, that's awesome, Julia. Let's see. I really don't know what to talk about. I started and finished a hat today, just sewing on the decorative buttons. I'm feeling weak. Ick. Thank you for asking, though. Well, I hope you feel a little better. I know you started some medicine, so hopefully that'll kick in and you'll start feeling a little better. Hey, Lynette, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Oh, Ganni Jo says Bod has a poncho with a cowl and sleeves. Welcome back, Dee. You helping your mom? Is she settling in pretty good? Diana's here. She says, listening while driving home. Well, be careful. Happy Friday to you, too. I hope you're doing good. Don't answer if you're driving, but I know Marley Bird has a poncho with cowl. Don't know about sleeves, though. Margaret's still working on her temperature blanket. Oh, I'm glad she is settling in well then, Dee. Brenda's going to check it out. She's so cute and funny. I really enjoy having her here. Aw. I'll pull over if needed. Oh. Well, texting can always wait, Diana. I want you to get where you're going, and then you can chat. You know what's pretty cool? I started looking for like a Doctor Who, which right here is Doctor Who. And if you're not familiar with it, it's a TV show that started in 1963, and it's one of my favorite shows. I started looking online for a Doctor Who diamond painting. There's not very many of them, but I found one, and it was really, really cool looking. So I got it, and it was on, I've heard of it, AliExpress. I had never actually looked at their site before, but I found it for $4.99. It's a 20 by 25 centimeter. And it looked like a stained glass window. And I just thought it was so, so cool. It was like $4.99. And if you ordered for the first time, you got $3 off. So I think I paid like $166 plus tax. It was $204 after tax, and it had free shipping. I was so excited. I'll show your blanket, Lori. Hold on one second. Let's see. Working on the Annabelle shawl, had to frog the Garden of Roses shawl. Something didn't look right. Oh no, you should have messaged me. I could have helped you through it instead of you having to frog it. I have one. Oops. I have a cross stitch. Confused sick brain. I can send you the link, Melanie. It was really, really cool. It has like all the doctors, and then underneath it has like a little circle, and it looks like a clock, and it has their corresponding number. Like the first doctor has 1 o'clock, second doctor has 2 o'clock. And at the very bottom, it was individual stained glass windows with 8 through 12. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get that. I'll show it on my channel when it gets here, though. Okay, the blanket. She wants to see her blanket. I'm going to have to move everything back, so I don't want to make y'all motion sickness or anything. So I'm going to try to move it slow, and also I don't want to knock anything over. Okay. All right. Let's see. Try to maneuver a little bit. Okay, so the yarn I ordered for her blanket was Premier Basic worsted. Now this one is mahogany, right? Where is it? Yes, mahogany. So it's like a dark brown. So this gold, not gold, the orange is called goldfish. It's like an orangish, like a goldfish with the color of a goldfish. So that's, I think I showed it at this blue here. So that's what I've done in a week. But actually since, let's see, Tuesday night, I had started back to crocheting on it. And it's getting big. It's like 50 inches across, 51, I think, after I added the orange. And the other colors that I had gotten for it, I have in my bag here. I have a garnet, which it's like the ruby red, I guess. And then this one is called Goldenrod. It's a goldish yellow. And then the last one is a light blue. And these all have 359 yards. They're acrylic and it's a 4-weight. And if I end up needing more yarn, then I'll just, I'll have to find something to use with it. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad you think it's beautiful, Cousin Lori. Thank you, everyone. Those dragons, too cool. Crystal, do you have a pattern? It's not my pattern. But a lady, her channel, well, she has a YouTube channel, but I got it off her blog site, a website. Her name is Hooked by Katie, K-A-T-I. I'll type it in the chat. And the dragon is called Vincent the Dragon. Now, it is a free pattern on her blog site, but if you want the paid pattern, it's more in depth and has pictures to go with it. It's like, I think $6 or $7, $8, somewhere around there. And it's like over 20 pages in the pattern. It was well worth it when I bought it. Thank you, Melanie, for mentioning Vincent the Dragon. You beat me to it. Oh, it's okay, Michelle. Welcome in, Maritza. How are you? Yes, it took me like 4 days to make one. I've made it 6 different times, and I'm not gonna make it for a while. Let's just say that. I made 4 for my aunt. 1 was for her. I've made these 2. This one, I renamed it Minty, and then this gray one is Smoky. Now, this gray one has like a blue light bluish gray stomach. The color's not really coming out true on here, but he has blue and gray on his wings, and then dark gray horns. But it's a fairly easy pattern. Hi, Colleen's Crochet Corner. Well, it says an advanced beginner, but the only thing I found, the way she sometimes stops to make, well, might be able to show it better instead of trying to bend on here, how it makes it curve. And I have straightened it out, but it's kind of like makes the tail curve. It shifts the way it does, but to me it's fairly easy. And it's I think you start out, I can't remember. I don't know. I know it's made in multiple parts. The back legs, I think you join here. You make this part, and then you make this and then join them together somehow. That's falling down. Pink ski's turning. Alrighty, let's see. You are going to go down such a rabbit hole when you see all of her patterns. Yeah, she's got tons and tons of different patterns on her site, and they're all free. She has another dragon that is Charlie, the Celestial Dragon. It's like a spiral and then hangs over the side. Kind of reminds me of a little bit like a Chinese dragon. Hi, Deanna Needle and Hook Burrow. How are you? What did we have for dinner? Yeah, what'd you have for dinner, Deanna? All right, it says there's 24 here. So I'm going to show what I'm going to be putting in the giveaway for today. Now, I do have a video showing what I had initially all put together, but I do have the bag here. And if you want to know more about what each individual thing is, you can watch the video. February's giveaway. So it's this huge bag of stuff is what I showed in the video. Oh, that is a bag that like a comforter would come in. So that gives you an idea of how big that is. And then this is what I have added in so far for all my lives this month. It's this right here. Some tea, a doily, a coaster, a can cozy that I made, amigurumi eyes and noses with the backs, a couple of things of DIY yarn. I think it's 2 white, 2 pink, and a red. And then there's, I love this yarn in a white sparkle right here at the bottom. And then there's this little cute toy. And we use it for spam callers. Oh, there's Lori, Armchair Chef. Welcome. This little guy. Now, if you saw on the last live when I added him, and I love these things. Now, this is mine, and it still has the, I mean, this is the one I have in the giveaway, but it still has the little battery tag thing in. But when you hold it down, it repeats what you say. And it's like in a little squeaky voice. we answer the phone when spammers call, and we'll say hello and then turn it on speaker and then turn this on, and they talk to themselves in a high-pitched voice. They kind of like, what? And they hang up and they don't call back for a while. So I thought that would be kind of cool to add in. I was going to get mine, and now what I'm adding in today, so I don't forget, because I'm fixing to go off topic. All right, so I got these 3 Caron Simply Soft Party, and they are sparkle yarn. Now, this one is fuchsia sparkle, so it's got like purple streamer going through it. There's 2 of these, 2 of the fuchsia, and then 1 of my favorite color of the teal sparkle. And it's not really coming up true on camera here. It's a more green than a blue. Oh, Margaret Baker, thank you. I'm missing comments, but I'll go back and read them. And then I thought this was kind of cute. It's a sleep mask, but it's a unicorn. So I don't know why, but it's like a Valentine's. So I figured, you know, you need a nap during the day, cover your eyes, and then the, you know, sun won't bother you. So I'm gonna put that in the bag. And then I have a couple of more things planned also for the remainder of my lives. I just got to gather up one more thing because I got enough for the next several, but the last live I don't have anything for. So, and I'm waiting on something to come in the mail. I'm getting impatient, but I think it's going to be here in the next couple of days. So I'm excited about that. Alrighty, let me scroll back up. Welcome in, Lisa Ellison. How are you? Lori's gonna have some salad. I love salad. I just checked her out, Mel, and you are correct. They are all fabulous. I think you'll love Hooked by Katie. She does also have a YouTube channel, but beef stew with peanut butter sandwiches. Ooh. She has a lot of different little tips and tricks, I think, on her YouTube channel. I don't know if she has any of her amigurumis as tutorials or not. All right, so Margaret Baker. I'm just now getting to y'all's super chat. And let's see. Wanda, you did $5, so that gives you 3 entries. Wanda. Oh, it jumped. HDESTY times 3. Oh, you just bought Vincent? So expect some messages. All righty. I will help you as much as I can. Oh, and there's Nancy McDonald. Hi, Nancy. All right, I'm caught up. So here are Margaret and Wanda's. I will write up the tickets after the live, and I will post the picture on my community tab. So how are you, Lisa? Did you see my dragon I finished for daughter's Christmas? No, I didn't. Where is it posted? Is it on your channel? Or did you post a picture somewhere? Aw, and there's one from Lori. Thank you, Lori. Armchair Chef. Man, my neighbor's dogs are going crazy. All right, Lori, here is yours. Thank you so much. I'll email you. Yes, my community tab. Okay. Well, I will be excited to see the dragon you made. And I love dragons, you know, so I mean, thank you, Lisa. We were just talking about these dragons. They are a lady named now I'm forgetting. Hooked by Katie, and it's called Vincent the Dragon, but my two are named Minty and Smokey. Man, those dogs are going crazy. Usually they go crazy when Tom's coming from the back of the property, so I wonder if he's on his way here to eat. I already forgot what I was gonna say. Man, I hate when that happens. Hi, Wicked Granny. How are you? Happy Friday. Oh, dragons. Yeah. I got 2 diamond paintings coming from an One Day Savings that are dragons. Love dragons, but I got the pattern but haven't started it yet. Well, it's pretty fun. Oh, and there's one from Dee. Thank you, Dee. Yes, our neighbor gave me some cat food. I was talking to Melanie on the phone the other day, and I ran out of cat food, and I'm like, oh, I hope I can get some for Tom. Dee's Creative Hands. I don't know if I asked. No, I didn't ask. Do you want that for you? My mind just went blank. I started reading Lori's comment. I've been having that happen to me more and more, Ganni Jo. Dee, I know sometimes you donate it. Do you want to donate that super chat entry to someone, or do you want it? Because I already put Dee's Creative. I usually ask you. I haven't, Lori. Aw, you want it to go to Ganni Jo. Okay, that's sweet. And then I will put D Creative, and I'll put 2 Ganni Jo. So there you go. D Creative to Ganni Jo. So I know what that'll mean when I write it up. And I usually, what I've started doing now on my tickets, I put dates that I write them down. So if like today's the 10th, it would say 2/10/23 at the bottom of the ticket. And then it'll say donated or gifted from, and whoever did the super chat, and I'll have the person's name who they gifted it to at the top. Or it'll say super from D, you know, or something like that. So I try to make it as much info as possible and give credit where all credit's due. Hi, Sayola. Welcome in. How are you? I'm really not big on Mountain Dew Zero Sugar, and I've actually switched to these. Well, my grandmother got them because she had coupons on them, and I was like, I don't mind Diet Coke or, Diet 7-Up, but first sip of that was like, I don't know if I like it, but after about halfway drinking it kind of grew on me. Hi Dee, I put my Sophie's in the messenger chat. Sorry if it's the wrong place. I'm sure she can help clarify where it goes. Now I got hiccups. I just got an email. By the way, what did I win from Dee? Win? Oh, do you mean just now? Momma's doing okay. She's getting a little better. She started taking this Mucinex cough and cold, and it has I'm not sure if I'm gonna pronounce this correctly, guaifenesin or whatever, that expectorant that's in cold medicine. She started taking that and she coughed her head off last night, but it's helping her, I guess, break it all loose. But she's doing a little better. My aunt told her today, she goes, you need to go to the doctor. She goes, well, the doctors are closed right now. And she goes, as soon as you can. Aw, thank you, Sayola. Welcome in, Cheryl. How are you? Happy Friday. I can just hear hear Dee saying, Sayola, my girl. In my head, I could hear her say that. Oh. It was cold in my room earlier. Now I'm starting to get warmed up. Deanna, I think I just got your email. Yep, needle and hook burrow. Okay. I saw an email, like 2 or 3 come through. Every time I'm on a live, my mom yells for me. I'm going to go lay down. Just got really tired and headachy. Gonna try to nap. Love you all. Have a great live, Crystal and everyone. I hope you feel better, Melanie. I really do. Love to you also. Oh, you're welcome. Well, hello, Mary Lou Russ. How are you? Welcome in. I just showed what I put in the giveaway for this month. This live, not this month. Just in case you have missed it. It's 3 skeins of Caron Simply Soft Party, and it's a sparkle yarn. 1 in teal, 2 in fuchsia, and so it's these at the top, plus a like a sleep mask. It looks like a unicorn. These are all the things that I've added into the live since I started the month. And if you want to know what's in the original video that I put together before the month had started, it's in this bag, but I go more in depth of what it all is in the video. But there's tea. Just since I started doing the lives this month, there's tea, amigurumi eyes and noses, 2 skeins of DI yarn in pink, 2 in white, 1 in red. The stuff I added today, which was the Caron Simply Soft Party yarn, and 2 skeins of I Love This Yarn in white sparkle. There's your lizard. Yep. I know Nancy wants a lizard. Well, I got about 1, 2, 3, maybe about 6 or 8 over there. So if you really want one, I can take a picture and send you a lizard. Let me see. Sparkle yarn in your blanket. I'd have to see if I have some in a 4-weight. Let me look around. I know I have some 3-weight, but I don't want to mix 2 and 3-weight yarns. But bye, Brenda. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Yes, lizard, lizard, lizard. What was I saying about the 3-weight? Because a 3-weight is thinner than a 4-weight yarn. And I'll look and see what I have, and I might try to after I use the skeins that I've ordered for the Premier yarn, if I need to add any more, I can put that on the border or something, the sparkle yarn. She also wants me to make her a pillow. Well, I had the idea. She wanted a horse crocheted like an applique and sewn onto the blanket, but since it's granny square stitching, it's kind of hard to sew stuff on. So I said, how about I make a pillow out of kind of some of the similar colors, and then I can sew the horse onto that. And she loved that idea. So everyone's saying bye to Brenda. And Deanna's saying thanks to Julia for subscribing. Yeah, if y'all need to, just drop your channel links, and so people can join your channels. Just drop in the chat. I love that idea. Well, I'm glad you do. I have some yarn over there I think would be pretty good for the pillow. And it's a cute little applique that I found. I don't know exactly how big it's going to be, how big it's supposed to be. So I'll find that out once I actually start crocheting it. And I didn't film Yarny Talk Thursday yesterday. I ended up running out of time, and then we had Cindy's party and was too tired afterwards to film. And today we went to town, like I said, about the coin thing, and then I had to go to the grocery store for my grandmother, and then I went to another place that I needed to get a few things, and just ran out of time. So most likely no Yarny Cat Yarny Talk Thursday this week. Or Yarny Cat Spotlight. That's what I was trying to say. Is that a crocheted pony? You mean the one I'm talking about, the applique? You mean over here? Yeah, this is sewn together. It's material to make it look like a horse, but I think my grandmother made it when I was little. I think I had it back when I was about 8 or 10 years old. But it's sewn together with the machine. I don't know if she did it or if she bought it that way. I can't remember. My grandmother actually used to work for this company. They used to make Western clothing, and it was a clothing line called To Die For. And I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that, but it was like in the 90s, mid 90s, I think. And the horse is a super heirloom. Yeah. And so for a while there, she was actually working for a big time company, at least here in Texas, they were. Have y'all ever heard of Cavender Boot City or anything like that? That was they sold some of their clothing line. Oh, thank you, Mary Lou. Nope, Deanna's never heard of it. Wicked Grady has, but she's in Texas too. That's right, you're in Texas. I forgot about that. I know Ganni Jo is. What part of Texas are you in? Northeast, southeast? I'm in southeast. Well, Lori, you're in Texas also. I know you've heard of it. Oh, and there's Kathy. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Happy Friday. West San Angelo. San Angelo. Is that anywhere around like the bottom, like Brownsville? No, I don't know. It rings a bell. Oh, west. Okay, so west, south of Midland. I think I know. So how you doing, Kathy? I'm about an hour north of Houston. I'm still considered Southeast Texas, though. Please tell Tammy and Patricia I love them very much. I will. West Texas is what I always say. Yeah. I usually just say Southeast. So you're in West Texas, and Ganni Jo is like in like around San Antonio area, kind of. I have to go back to Houston. I wave at you on my way by home. Well, I'll wave back at you. Kathy says, I'm good. Glad it's Friday. Me too. Another day gone by. Wow, we've almost been live 53 minutes. Well, 53 minutes and 26 seconds. An hour already. Whew. Really flown by. Aw, poor Michelle. She says, dang, I missed everything. Just got off the phone. Oh, Diana, that's right. I forgot too. You're also in Texas. And you're finally home. Yay. So that makes 4 people in here right now from Texas, or in Texas, should I say. Diana, are you in Northeast, South, or West Texas? Wicked Granny's in West, and I'm in Southeast, and I believe Ganni Jo is in Southeast area too. There's like several YouTubers that are in Texas also. Knitting Turnpike, she's up by Dallas, so North Texas. Miguel of Who Knows, he's in Texas. Daigo Crochets in Texas. Jill. Oh, she used to be Fiber Floozy Crafts, and she changed her name. She's in Texas. I'm in Jersey. Does that count? I'll claim you as a Texan if you want. Have you ever been to Texas? I'm a little tyke. I lived in Mesquite. Is there a Mesquite, Texas? No? Aw. Well, I can't claim you as a Texan then. If you've not ever been here. I haven't been to, I think, by Dallas. Okay. I've been to New Mexico. I've been to Arizona, Colorado. I don't think I've been to Oklahoma, and I've been to Louisiana. And very tip of Nevada, where the Hoover Dam is. And then, of course, when I went on the cruise, I got to go to Cozumel. What is that one? Jamaica, but it was a certain, and then Cayman Islands. So those are the only places I've ever been. Most of the time I've spent here in Texas. Did I say Colorado? I think I said Colorado. Over 100 miles from Dallas and Houston. Woo! In the middle and over 100 miles from Dallas and Houston. I'm about an hour from Houston and about 3 hours from Dallas, roundabout, maybe 2.5. Lived in Arizona and Alabama. Oh my, what did I miss? My daughter-in-law said she heard you mention my name. We were talking about that you live in Texas, you're in Southeast Texas, and Diana is in Texas also, and so is Wicked Granny. She's in West Texas. And my cousin Lori's in Southeast Texas also. So I was just saying that we're all here in Texas. And then I listed off a couple of the YouTubers that were here in Texas. I've been to all 4 of the United States. I've been to 7 countries. Awesome. All but 4 of the United States. Well, you've been to more than me, Dee. I'd love to go to Ireland and Scotland and England and Paris. Is there any place else? Maybe Italy or Rome? Central, yeah, okay. I was gonna say I classify us as southeast, well, south, I guess, but you're more. We actually went to like kind of past the exit on 45 for Temple the other day, so I'm in Ohio, black sheep here. Well, Dee's in Michigan. And Melanie was in Pennsylvania, so me too. I've been between Texas and Michigan and Minnesota. No east or west, just up the middle. Ganni Jo says she's 30 minutes south of Waco. Um, yeah, don't feel bad, Tammy. With an upside down face. When me and my mom, we went to New Mexico, driving through Colorado. I mean, going to Colorado, we went through New Mexico, and we actually got to stop in Roswell. That was pretty cool. Indiana, the farthest I've been is Florida. I'm a Motown girl in a Texas world, right? I do like Motown. I like some 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, of course. Lived in Michigan for a little while. Hubby's mom was there. Michelle is in North Carolina, the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Yet I'm from South New Jersey. My brother is trying to get me to visit him in Plano. I was actually born in Plano. My mom had been visiting her husband, my biological father, visiting his family up there, and she went into labor, so I was born there. Otherwise, I would have been born in Galveston area. Melanie J is North Carolina, and love my mountains, and she's born and raised. I remember when we went to Colorado, it was snowing and it was so cold. Oh my gosh. I just was like, no, I don't want to be here in the snow. I'm from Granite Falls, North Carolina. I lived in Florida and Georgia. Just not sure when. My grandfather was born in Waco. We went to the beach at Galveston every time I had to go to Houston for treatment. Loved the beaches. My grandfather used to fish at Texas City when I was little, when we lived down that way. And that's just like right past Galveston. He would always go to Texas City on the weekends and go fishing with his boat. He always had different bass boats, and I loved going hunting and fishing with him. I'm so bummed no snow this winter. Might see some Sunday. Woohoo. Well, keep it up there, Melanie. I don't want snow here in Texas. I'm doing okay just with, I'm barely making it is what I'm saying, with 30s and and 40-degree cold weather and winds. Yeah, we went through there. Not after that freak snowstorm we had several years ago, like with that stuck a week and we kept having rolling blackouts. Yeah, I used to wish for snow before that around Christmas and, kind of uh when it would get cold, at least one day of snow so I could build a little snowman or something and then take some pictures and just say, hey, it snowed here in Texas. But after that, no, because it was like 60 degrees in the house during the rolling blackouts, and it got like 18 degrees outside during the day. I'm like, ugh. The massive ice storm we had was bad enough. Yeah. Lori, you want some snow in Texas? My brother said the same thing. He wants snow just for at least one night. And we're all like, no. When I was in 6th grade, we released balloons with "We're on the Map," Chandler, North Carolina, to see how far they went. We were not actually on a map. Before that, we'd get light snow and it'd be gone in a day or so. Yeah. That last snowstorm was bad. Yeah, it was like, it'd stick around for like a day and then get kind of mushy the next day and be a softened mess. After that, several, inches that stuck around for like a week. I mean, we couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't drive nowhere. We here in Texas are not equipped for snow like that, driving in the snow. It would go down probably that far when I would step down in it. And by the time it started melting, we had a flood in our front yard. I hate the ice, especially on our roads in the mountains. Yeah. Ganni Jo, Lori, Lori, Ganni Jo is telling you to wash out your mouth with soap. She don't want snow. She's just meaning that playful. I hope you know, Lori. We get 6 feet of snow sometimes. You crack me up. Yeah, I know, Dee. Y'all are used to snow up there. Us Texans are not. We're wimps when it comes to snow. Yes, Crystal, I want to see if fall, look at its beauty. Oh, you want to see the snow falling to look at its beauty and then have it go away. I'll never forget the snowstorm where I was stranded in Buffalo, New York. Never again. Oh. D, Texas has no clue. There's those dogs going crazy again. Got another email just came through. Let's see. Something from AliExpress. They are bombarding me with emails ever since I ordered through them. Just to remind everybody, I know y'all probably know, but Dee goes live tomorrow. You still going live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time and 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Are you close to the lake, Dee? We're between Ludington and Pintwater, so really near the lake. Okay, she is going live tomorrow, so make sure y'all set your reminders and don't miss her live. I'm going to try to be there even if I'm in the background. Man, I'm near Lake Erie. Ooh. Siola says, I get excited for Saturday at these. Oh, that's sweet. Wow, I was about to say, Nightbot. Man, it like deleted all your messages? What the heck? Nightbutt. Yep, he is a nightbutt. He deleted all your messages. How rude. Hey, Granny D, how are you? I'm going to have to change that setting on Nightbot for the emojis. Lori, I could have had you on tonight. I didn't even think about it. Dee did more than 6 emojis, and Nightbot timed her out for 5 seconds, and then it deleted all of her comments. Oh, what happened to Granny D's shoulder? I'm okay, I hope. Well, I hope you are too. Yeah, I gotta go in and change Nightbot settings. Uh, seems that people like doing more than 6 emojis. D. I'll change it just for you. How about that? I'm gonna have to change it like to 8 or 10 or something. Granny D was in so much pain today during her live at 5. Oh, I'm so sorry. D's laughing. Yeah. Well, I hope you're okay, Granny D. I'll be praying for you too. Have you done something out of your normal to make it hurt, or did you fall on it or something? I mean, luckily we know now that it's not, like how we were talking, I think last week it was on Dee's live about heart attack symptoms in women is a lot different. Now, I thought that they were the same. I never knew they were different. So I actually learned something during that live, and I went and looked it up and posted the symptoms. My big brother got me some aspirin. Good. Uh, I would have instantly thought shoulder pain, being something to do with the heart, but obviously we have different symptoms. So, okay, Lori, I will get my computer up and running after the live. I think I'm only going to stay about 5 more minutes anyway. Yeah. More throbbing in shoulder and in the left jaw just a bit. The jaw was one of the symptoms. Um, Jaw pain was one of the symptoms. So, well, if you start feeling any weirder, I want you to go and get checked out. Yeah, I can understand Siola now. I think you need a doctor. I do too. Aw, Angie says internet hugs, Granny D. I don't know what hospitals you have around there, Granny D, but if y'all have a St. Luke's or something like that, that is like a emergency clinic instead of an actual hospital, I know they're pretty good. But yeah, I would not wait. Okay. Well, we'll pray. Pray hard, people. Pray hard for Granny D. And she says she's going to go get some testing done. So we'll keep us all up to date and let us know when you do find something out. Oh, wow. Wicked Granny says, my ex went to the clinic and they sent him by ambulance to the hospital. Yeah. She's being stubborn. Please keep us updated. Prayers heading your way. Aw. He had surgery the next morning. He was the one they called the Widowmaker. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing to mess around with. And my mom and when my mom had her stroke, it's like she had it in her sleep. She woke up the next morning with all the side effects that, you know, comes with the stroke. She never even realized she had one. I think the same thing happened to my aunt. She didn't know it had happened until it happened. Don't think, oh, I'll be fine. My hubby said that when I called 911 and made me hang up, they called back and insisted on coming anyway. He wouldn't be here if they hadn't. He had 5 attacks on the way. Ooh. My mom had the same symptoms. Wow. Yeah, my mom woke up the next morning, I think January 1st, like 3 years ago. It was like after New Year's. And it was like she had cotton in her mouth and she kept falling. She couldn't walk right. And 2 or 3 days later, we thought it was just something like an infection that had made her mouth swell up. But then when she kept falling and couldn't use her left hand, we just kind of started looking up the symptoms. And then we went to the doctor. Sure enough, she had a stroke. 2 heart attacks and 1 stent at 40, which was 12 years ago. Wow. Wow. I have had a heart attack in my sleep. Oh my goodness, Tammy. God gives us warnings. We have to act. Yep. Yep. My hubby was nauseous and his right elbow hurt. It was a heart attack. Wow. I don't know about y'all, but it's cool here in Central Texas, 50 degrees. It was 55 at like 3:30 here, 4 o'clock. It's probably even colder. I don't know. We can have an attack in our sleep. I just learned something new. Yeah, my mom had a stroke in her sleep, Syola, so I guess you can have a heart attack also in your sleep. Welcome in, Dee Ferguson. Oh, you changed your name. Dee Ferguson, the lefty crocheter. I like it. I like your name. Women can have no symptoms. My mom never even realized, except she noticed her eyes started getting bloodshot, like a blood vessel will burst, and her eye was full of blood. And then there was a couple other, like, she'd have vertigo, really, really bad dizzy spells. And that was a couple of weeks and months leading up to before the stroke. So we think those were her, like, warning signs. Mine felt like symptoms was stabbing me between my shoulder blades. Eee. It's cold here in West Texas, like 43, but the dang north wind is blowing hard. Yeah. It's 58 here in central North Carolina. Welcome in, Tina Reimer. How are you? Yes, she did, Wicked Granny. It was like that next morning when she woke up after she had it, she couldn't speak. It sounded like she had cotton in her mouth. And when she would try to drink something, it'd run down this side of her face because her mouth wouldn't work right. Like sometimes when you might see her on my channel, when she smiles, it kind of pulls down a little. That's because of the stroke. But yeah, it was like she just woke up that way, and she fell like 3 or 4 times within the first hour or two after waking up. We were 70 yesterday and 45 today. It was pretty good yesterday. It felt pretty good. We didn't even need, a jacket outside. It was pretty warm. And then today it's like windy and cold. Wind does make it colder. Her brain would turn foggy. It's like she couldn't think. And that kind of got me worried because my brain and my mouth will not coordinate sometimes. So I don't know. It's scary because I'm seeing some of the stuff that she had go on, but I don't know. I've never had high blood pressure. I've had a chest x-ray before the surgery to repair hernias last March, and it was fine, but I know I should have more tests. It was nice to open windows. Yeah. We didn't have the heat on yesterday, but today it's been on. Y'all are talking about the heart stuff, and I've got a Lexican and Echo on Monday. Well, and that was because Granny D was not feeling good. I wish you good luck on Monday, Tina. I hope everything goes well with the tests. Those are usually TIAs or mini strokes, and often are the precursor of a stroke. Oh. That's kind of scary. Because sometimes my brain will be saying one thing and my mouth says something else. Like I was talking to my aunt, my mom, the other day, and I meant water bowl and I said water bottle, but I'm looking at, a bowl in my brain, it's like I knew what it was called, but it came out bottle, calling it a different thing. And then sometimes I can't remember certain things, and it's like I'm fixed to be 37, but I'm already seeing gray up here. Not good. But if it's hereditary and it's being passed down, you know. And also, yes, I am a smoker, so that does contribute more risk. So you're very welcome, Tina. Alrighty, I'm at an hour and a half. Aw, thank you, Ganni Jo. I was just about to end it. You got it in time. But you know, I'm not gonna go into detail, but I've had a rough life. I've had a lot of stress and different stuff, so could be just the years getting put on. Ganni Jo. Crochets. Is it crochets or crochet? Oh, thank you, Native Wind. Ganni Jo Crochets. And Margaret Native Wind. $5 gets you 3 tickets, so times 3. And there's that. Oh, Mary, got some. Bye, Dee. Love you, girl. Okay, so there's Margaret's. Mary Lou Russ. Lou. And Dee Ferguson. I always want to spell it a different way. Fergu. Son. I know who you are. I don't want to. Thank you so much. Let's see. Aw. Thank you, Ganni Jo. You're an inspiration. Oh, thank you. Five gets you 3, so times 3. All right, so here it is updated. We got Ganni Jo's Native Winds times 3, Mary Lou Russ, Dee Ferguson, and then Ganni Jo's times 3. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Tina, take my coffee away and live at your own risk. Live at your own risk. I could not go without my coffee. Oh. All right, everyone. I am going to play my little thank you video real quick, and then I'm going to come say goodbye. Figure out where it is. Tom, thanks you, everybody. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Make sure y'all go to Dee's tomorrow. That's my cat, Tom, by the way. My sweet boy. I hope he's here now. Go check and see if he has food and everything. Well, I gave him food. He should have food. All right. Thank you, everybody. And thanks for joining me. Don't forget the thumbs up on the way out. And I will see y'all later at Dee's tomorrow. Take care and stay safe, everybody. Bye.